The film we are going to explain today is named A Working Man. The movie begins with a man named William brushing his teeth in his car. After brushing, he leaves for work. We are shown that William is a construction worker who works for a company run by Grace and her family. William is the leader of the construction site, and everyone obeys him. William goes to Grace and her family's office, which is located on the same site, to give Grace some papers. At that moment, Grace's daughter, Jenny, asks for money for a party happening that night. Her father initially refuses, but agrees at her mother's insistence and gives her his card. Just then, a car arrives carrying some goons who have come to collect money from a man. This is the same man we saw in an earlier scene giving William some food. William helps him out, beats up all the goons, and chases them away, telling the man never to bring them to this place again. Jenny arrives with food for William at that time. She asks William to teach her to fight, as she had witnessed him beating up the goons. Now, William goes to meet his daughter, Meredith, who is at a party hosted by her grandfather. William talks to them, and we learn that they don't get along. They blame William for the death of his wife, Meredith's mother. William takes his daughter to a restaurant for a meal. Afterward, we see William meet with his lawyer, who tells him that Meredith's grandfather is ready to do anything to keep her, and is even reducing the time William can spend with her. Next, we see Jenny partying, the one for which she had asked her father for money. We observe that some people are keeping an eye on Jenny. Jenny's friend drinks a little too much and has to go to the bathroom. As soon as Jenny comes out, some people knock her unconscious and take her away. Time passes, it becomes afternoon, but Jenny does not come home. Then some police officers arrive to investigate, called by Joe, Jenny's father, because his daughter had not returned home. William also arrives at the same time and goes to Joe, who is watching old videos of his daughter. Joe asks William for help to find his daughter, even offering to pay him, as he does not trust the police much. Joe knows that William was previously in the military and could handle this task. Joe's only hope now was William. Seeing Joe distressed, William agrees and promises, "I will find your daughter at any cost." William meets some of his old friends who were with him in the military and gathers information about Jenny, who she was with and who her friends were. After collecting all the information, he goes to the bar from where Jenny was kidnapped. There, he meets Johnny, the bartender, who does any job for money. William follows him to his house and interrogates him. Johnny tells him that those people are very dangerous and will destroy his entire family. Just then, two men arrive to meet Johnny, but they become suspicious that someone else is there. As William takes Johnny outside, they open fire and kill Johnny. William then kills both of them and throws them into the water. William finds out that both men were Russians. Next, we see Jenny, who is locked in a room. William now waits outside the house. 3 more Russians arrive, one of whom is their boss. William follows the boss and gathers information about him. He then goes to his house and catches him. He asks him a few questions. We then learn that this is a whole gang of Russians they call the Brotherhood. But the boss does not tell William anything. William then kills him. William had recorded his voice, in which the boss was saying someone's name in Russian. He finds out that a man named Dimi knows something. After the boss's death, his brother arrives and says the boss used to take money and then let them go. Their new boss now orders them to find William. The scene shifts back to Jenny, who is still locked in a room. A masked girl comes to the room and threatens her. The scene returns to William, who calls a friend who is a police officer and asks him to find information about Dimi, who is involved in human trafficking. His friend agrees to find the information and, until then, tells him about a bar that is a Russian hideout. William goes to the place and orders a beer. We see a girl in the CCTV room who is watching everyone. She sees William and suspects he might be a policeman. She sends her associate to him. As the man approaches, William gives him some money. The man thinks William has come for some business. He takes him to the bar's boss. The boss asks, "What have you come to do?" William proposes a drug deal. However, a girl comes from behind and tells her boss that he is a policeman. William denies it, but the boss does not trust him and orders his associates to kill him. William defeats all of them. Then, the boss is convinced that William is not a police officer, and their deal is done. The boss tells him to go to a pancake restaurant. William goes to the restaurant to get his drugs. There, he meets the same woman and man we saw in the CCTV room. William gives them money, but they do not give him the drugs. They give him a phone and say that further information will be in this phone. He then drives away. On the way, he receives a call on the phone, which is from the boss. The boss says the drugs are in the car. William checks and the drugs are there, but William throws the drugs away. The scene goes back to Jenny, who we see is taken, unconscious, to a man who pays for her. We see that the woman who brought Jenny is the same one who gave William the phone. The man who paid goes to Jenny, but Jenny badly injures him. The man then orders her to be taken away. On the other side, William is connecting all the dots. Then, he gets a call from the drug boss, and William goes to meet him for business, where Demi is everyone's boss. Demi asks William for his driving license to verify his information. William gives him his license, and because William had already set everything up, Demi finds everything correct and gives him more drugs to sell, which William again throws into the water. Then, William gets information about the man who kidnapped Jenny and goes back to the bar to find him, but he gets caught. Then, we see the two Russians who were with the boss. They tell William that the man he killed was their uncle. They try to kill William, but William kills both of them as well and throws them into the water. We later learn that they were the boss's sons. The scene shifts to Demi, who is telling his two associates that the girl, Jenny, who hit the man, caused him to need 36 stitches. Now, the boss goes to meet his brothers, who are members of the Brotherhood. One of their associates gives him 2 more men to help him, and they go to meet Demi. They ask Demi about the man. Demi knows something. Then, one of the associates shows Demi a photo of William. Demi then says that he does a drug deal with him, whom he met a few days ago, but he doesn't know anything else about him. Now, 2 goons go to a hacker to get information about William. They find out everything about him. Then, they go to William's father-in-law, his wife's father, destroy his house and leave him there to die. Just then, William arrives with his daughter and saves them. William then takes his daughter to his friend's place, who is living in the jungle, and leaves his daughter there, telling her, "I will come back to take you." At the same time, Jenny is also being taken to the same man whom she had brutally beaten. On the way, Jenny somehow manages to escape and meets the police, but the police officers are their associates, and they hand Jenny back to them. Now William goes to Demi to ask about Jenny and forces him to reveal all the information. Demi tells him about a party where Jenny has been taken. William takes Demi with him and kills him on the way. Demi's people also find out who William is, and they too set out to kill William. William reaches the party where they are preparing to kill Jenny. William enters the party and starts killing everyone. At the same time, Demi's people also arrive, and William kills them too and goes to save Jenny. The 2 people who had kidnapped her are also there. William kills the man and Jenny kills the girl. As they are about to leave, 2 Russians arrive and start firing at William. William kills them too and saves Jenny. He then takes her back to her family. William also goes back to his daughter, and the film ends.